Well, hello everybody, welcome to the ITL. This week I'm going to start off by explaining to you about what I brought up about me kind of working with another channel. Since he released it last on the TDD Report, yes, it is Suburban Rider, the mayor. I always leave links down in the description for you. In fact, even whenever I got a gadget, if I can leave a link to where you can get it, so if you're interested in it, you can always go down there and get it. I get nothing from it. This is just basically, if you're interested in it, go for it. It doesn't matter to me either way, because it doesn't really affect me. But Suburban Rider actually contacted me and asked me to do a review on a product, and I told him, sure. I mean, with him, he doesn't even have to ask. We've been friends for so long. And since, I mean, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to do the opening right here on this ITL. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. I'm not going to show a review on it, because to review it, you have to use it and test it. That way you can really give the negatives and the positives to things. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a short version for Suburban Rider, just basically cut to the tooth. This is it, blah blah blah. That way he likes to keep his TDD report at the most at 10 minutes. With me, I don't care. I've extended the ITL by 20 minutes easily. And I mean, yeah, I lose views that way, but I get the word out what I want to. That way, it just works out better for me in my eyes. But I mean, I think both channels are very good quality channel. Well, I'll say his is a very good quality channel. Mine, not so much. And I kind of do that on purpose. I mean, it is my channel for me to be able to show and make the videos that I like. And if you guys enjoy them, I hope you guys keep watching them. I mean, I'm making nothing off this channel. It's all just a hobby to me. It's not a branding. It's nothing in that order. So let's just roll on here. Like I said, whenever I go to review this, there'll be a real short review, which you guys won't see it on my channel. You'll see that on the TDD Report, which I will give links to that whenever they come about down in the descriptions of my videos. That way, if you want to go over there and see what I say short and simple, you can go right ahead. Where on the ITL, I will go more in depth. Or even, you know what, if I decide that I want to talk about something different for the ITL, I can even throw a midweek ITL out for you guys. But that won't happen very often if I do that. Right now, the bike is down. I'm not riding. So, I mean, I do have a little bit of spare time except for taking care of the property. I mean, that's a chore on its own this year. It just grows so fast. I really would like to see if I'd like to have them make a little teeny baler for back in my and cutter for the back end of my riding lawnmower. That way I can just let the grass grow up and just bale it off and sell little teeny bales, you know. A little bit of One Lonely Farmer reference there. He's a great guy too. Okay, let's get back in. I got the package in. This ITL is going to be running a little bit late this week, and I know it. I apologize for it. I tried to get it at 5:30 in the morning on Saturday. It just ain't going to make it today. I just got this in the mail. This is from Suburban Rider, this little package. And yeah, let's give it an open. I haven't opened it. Don't know what it says inside, what it's inside. Well, I know what's inside. But yeah. He's just a great guy. And I'll talk more about what came about, why I got this, as I open it. Let's get the handy dandy. Don't try this at home. I mean, you have to be very experienced. I mean, these things are sharp and dangerous. Well, at least mine is. So if you are the soft-hearted kind, you know, the kind that are in college, that can't handle taking exams, need a cry room, you might want to shut the video off right now, because I do have a knife out. Okay, let's go ahead and go about it. Always cut away from you. Well, I don't always, but this is just a perfect example. I don't always, but it's for safety. You should always cut away from you for safety. Always cut away from you. Boy, he made sure this thing wasn't going to escape, and that's so cool. And the reason why I got my hands on this is this was actually gotten to him, and what this takes is, well, you can use a cell phone or tablet, and wow, and here his cell phone is an older cell phone, and it can handle, the Android part cannot handle it. And there's enough tape. Just make sure you cut all the tape, huh? Holy cow, that's small. Okay. You surprised me, Urban Rider. This is the Wyze Cam. This is the Wyze Cam. You guys can't see it very well. I'll actually take pictures and I'll put it up on the screen on the video for you. That way you can actually see. I mean, I know I'm far away. I'm kind of in the dark today, but I did this right now because it's quieter. I don't have the lawnmower running out back. But this is the Wyze Camera. Some people call it a webcam. This is actually like a security camera more, but you can use this for like a baby monitor. Perfect example if you have a let's say an elderly family member that is living, well, you can actually live on their own. You get, as long as you set it up with a Wi-Fi for an internet, you can keep an eye on them to make sure they're okay. Or if say you set this up in their room just to make sure they're okay, you know, because I know how it is to have a elderly family member in the house. I grew up with one. Very nice lady. Very nice lady. That was my great-grandmother, my great-great-grandmother. But yeah, there's many different boxes in here. I think I'll go with the bigger box to open up. Sorry if you hear me bumping the microphone. I got it higher on the collar today. I'm not used to that. Okay. First off, you got this little itty bitty camera. Yeah, this is small. This is really small. I'm not used to this. And I mean, he's already opened this up. He's already tried it out. So this is kind of new to me. It's like new because I mean, it never really got used too much. This is the version. Let me get the box up here. This is the version, I've seen it on the box here, version 2. And I'll just read it off to you. This is a 1080p full HD camera. It has two-way audio, so you can actually hear what's going on through the camera when it makes noise. And you can also talk back. It has the motion detection, which is, I mean, that's what you need for your security cameras. And it's got night vision. It's also got, and that's something I did see on this, online, and I kind of liked it. It's got free 14-day cloud recordings. That means it's not that you have 14 days only and it stops, you have no more cloud service. What it is say you record the first video, and it's like what, 10 seconds, 15 seconds long, something like that, and you go ahead and the video ends. Well, you have 14 days from that video to go through and view it, download it, whatever you're going to do with it. Then it starts basically reusing that space up with the next video as it records. I mean, the cloud service does not end. It just reuses the space. Okay, and it has 8 times digital zoom, and you got to remember that is with the app in the cloud service. That is a digital zoom. My eyes, digital zoom is not nearly as good as a regular zoom, but what do you expect from one of these? You know what I mean? And I'll tell you the best, a really good part of this, and I've actually seen videos, and I hope this holds up to that, And we'll make a setup video explaining how to set up after I do it, because I'll make sure that I know what I'm talking about whenever I set this up. This is just an unboxing. But, I mean, there's so many different things you can do with this. And what I've also read online, there's one of the things that I like about it is, say you got this in the house, you got it watching over your house, a room in your house, and you got your smoke detectors going on, that sit there. Or a carbon monoxide detector, okay? And this is going on, and say the smoke detector goes off. This will detect the beeping of the smoke detector and send you an alarm reading to the cloud server, or to your cell phone, or whatever you have for your email set up. And you can tell if the smoke alarm is going off or the carbon monoxide detector. It is sensitive enough to do that. I love it. But yeah, it has the camera lens in the front. It has the IR light on it. It has the little microphone right underneath the camera lens. In the back, it has a USB, full-size USB port, and then it has the mini one for the power. Okay, the full-size USB port, I know this from watching the videos and stuff. That's for if you want to get more than one of these, you can actually daisy chain them. That way you have only one power put in. You can actually daisy chain them. You can get them. I mean, I know they come with something like a 6-foot cord, which is in the other box. And yeah, I haven't done this yet, but it'll pop up and has the stand. Now this is going to be top heavy, and I'll explain that in a little bit. Underneath, you'll see a little metal piece here, and that'll go on to a little bit later. But it has a mini SD card slot. That is for constant recording. You can put one in there, because you only get little tidbits of so many seconds online. That will make it record for so long. I don't have no idea what size really right now, what size it'll take, or how long the recording it'll take. But over on this other side, you'll have a power button, and you'll have a little light in the back along beside your power port, which you use that to basically program and tell it's on. But yeah, it'll turn any direction, and actually it'll tilt for you. So I mean, it's pretty versatile, but it'll go right back into its cube shape. Now, I keep bumping my microphone. In the other box, which I'm hoping it's all there and good, it has it's actually like a ribbon cable, but it's a USB cable for your power. And also, it has I call this a USB wall adapter. A lot of people call it different names. This is just, you plug into the wall, get the USB power. Okay. MuzzleMike is yammering. Okay, this is what should be in there. You can never fit everything back in the box. This is your instruction booklet, and let's see how detailed it is. It's all pictures, really, and it's in English. I mean, these are cheap cameras. Hold on, I'll tell you the price on these things. They're cheap for a security camera. I'm hoping they do very well. Now, this is the other part that I was really looking for. That was normally in the other box. You got a 3M sticky circle, okay? It's both sides sticky. Then you got this metal plate, and it has Wyze written and inscribed right on it, okay? I'll show you what this plate is. Sorry about bumping the microphone. If you look at the bottom, it'll stick right to the bottom, okay? And that's what helps. There's a magnet right in the center of the bottom here. And what that's for is you could stick this anywhere. It's double-sided. Stick the plate. Then you can stick it upside down. Basically, any type of direction you want. But whenever you record like up vertically, it's going to record right. You have to go into the app for your Android device, and do a flip whenever you have it upside down. This has time and date stamp. I know that for a fact. But this here is just a piece of metal And what it is that helps keeps the magnet and keeps it down. It gives it resistance so it doesn't flop around. That's what that little piece on the bottom is. We'll have to see how good this thing. I got good expectations with this from what I've seen online. We'll have to play around with it and try it out. Well, I'll give you an honest review with it. I'm going to give you the goods and the bads. And what I'm going to do is I had an online camera given to me a few years ago. It lasted for 4 to 6 months, then it just died on me. And I thought at first, well, maybe just lost internet connection because I had away from the house a little bit. And no, it just died on me. And it wasn't this brand. It was a different brand and everything. It was a lot bigger, bulkier, and everything else. We'll see. I'll give you an update at least once a month for 6 months. We'll say 6 months. And I'll tell you shortly on the ITL if it's doing good. If it dies on me, I'll try to figure out why it died, and I'll report it to you guys on the ITL. That'll be a little bit longer. But I mean, and I'll give you the part of the boasting I'm having for this. This is a $20 camera. You don't expect much at all for a $20 camera, security camera at 1080p. We'll see. Is it true 1080p? We'll find out. But you don't expect much for a $20 camera. We'll see if this really throws my expectations out the door. I mean, if it really surprises me, we're going to see it right here on the ITL and a shorter version on the TDD Report. I'd like to thank Suburban Rider for giving me the opportunity to try this out. And I do have a place that I'm going to, if it works out, I'm going to put it to use it. I have a couple of small blind spots on my property. I am big with security cameras on my property just because of the antics of the area. But I do have a spot. And another thing, these are indoor cameras. These are not meant to be put outdoors. That's because, I mean, you have speaker holes on it, you have ports. They're just not going to hold up to the weather. For quality, what I'll do is I'll shoot some video outdoors just to give you something to look at on some of the videos. But I don't think I'm going to show you where I set it up. That's a private thing. That's more security, and I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, it is. We will test this out. I mean, I'm not going to abuse it, but we'll test this out. We will see exactly, is it true HD? Is it 1080p? True 1080p. The zoom, is it any good? How well is it going to hold up? And I'll be honest with you, I've got, we'll see if how far how well it'll pick up with my internet, because I got an extender on the back of my house to the garage, and with my cell phone I can get it into the edge just on the front side of the garage. Back side I lose it. Front side of the garage I can get the internet. I can get my internet. We'll see how well this picks it up. Just to see how well it does. But I'd like to thank Suburban Rider for this opportunity. This is great. I love having the two channels work together. This is MuzzleMike, hoping you all have a great week. Signing out.